Hello, Central Region Familia. This is Adam, your friendly neighborhood MPD coordinator, with the first episode of the new decade for MPD Moments, your one-stop shop for quick hits of MPD goodness. I'm sorry to have missed y'all in Orlando, but I hope that everyone has recovered from staff conference and is ready to hit the new semester hard. Jonah got home from the hospital on Saturday and is doing much better. Thank you all so much for your prayers. First, let's start with some housekeeping. After all, this is the way. In case you've been checking DonorElf or Workday wondering about your year-end giving or how you finished the calendar year in terms of plus minus, final numbers for both of those are actually not going to be posted until the week of January 20th. The people at the NSC are working really hard to get everything done, but since there's always a huge flux of gifts at the end of the year, things take a little bit of an extra time. So all that's to say is that you may see some changes to your account if you're checking it. If you haven't been checking it, don't even worry about it. All right. Also, a huge thanks to everyone who felt called to give as part of our regional generosity at RSC 2019. Familia, we gave over $10,000 to the Familia Fund and to one another in love and in faith. And I'm so grateful and I'm so humbled to be part of such a generous and loving staff team. Woot. All right, on to this week's MPD Moment. It's the start of a new year and a new decade, which is right about the time that we like to start making New Year's resolutions. I wouldn't be a good MPD coordinator if I didn't have a few MPD-related resolutions for us to consider as we enter the new semester. So here are three of my favorites. Number one, get organized in your MPD, especially through DonorElf. You've heard me say it before in the housekeeping. We've had entire MPD moments dedicated to it. Organization is a key to good MPD. We don't want people falling through the cracks as we're doing our MPD, and DonorElf is what we're using as a region to get ready for our sprint in June. So if you've been using DonorElf, that's great. Keep with it. If you haven't started yet, now is the time to start. Okay, we do not want to procrastinate on this because we will be using it for our sprint. So that's the first one. Number two, do one scary thing a week. A popular New Year's resolution is to take more risks in life. Now, this can also be true in MPD. Maybe you've been putting off following up with a potentially lapsed donor, or maybe there's a church that you've been meaning to engage with. Let's take more risks in our MPD. Let's try a few scary things, and let's see how God moves. For number three, let's pray for our partners. I know personally that when it comes to prayer and MPD, most of my time is spent asking God for yeses. And I know that's important as well. We want to continue to do that. But I've also been trying to be mindful of the partnerships that I already have, and remembering that partnership is meant to be mutually beneficial. And that means praying for our partners is as a form of partner care. Whether you're praying for them by name or just as a general group, or if you're asking them for prayer requests or you're just generally interceding on their behalf, let's incorporate praying for our partners into our MPD rhythms. All right, that's it for this week. Blessings as you start the 2020s off right. Until next time, have an excellent day.